Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So we're going to be going ahead and getting the final hangout event done for Sayu right off the bat. I don't want to wait.
Sayu, is it true? I don't recall.
I'm going to skip through some of this.
All it took was one thump.
Oh no, don't you usually just...
Come on.
What? So don't underestimate.
I see.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler, you can come out now!
Don't even think about running off.
Huh? Explain yourself, Sayu. What's going on?
Okay,
Shrine Maiden
still
already
some
came,
old stuff.
So we decided to catch...
Wait, I can... Yes, I was the...
Save it for the Yashiro Commission. I'm sure they'd love to hear your story.
No, please, just hear me out. I'll explain everything.
I've got him tied up. He's not going anywhere. That takes care of that. Now all we need to do is drag you back and I can have a good night's sleep.
Oh, are we not going to hear him out this time? Okay, this really is a new path. Bring Ogawa to the Yashiro Commission for a confrontation. So let's go all the way over here to the Kamisato estate. Now that I think about it, we never met Kamisato Ayato, I believe that was his name. Ayaka's brother. Not a big deal. Just thought it was something worth mentioning. Okay. Here is Ayaka.
Oh, hello, Traveler. And I see Sayu and Mr. Ogawa are with you. Is something the matter?
After figuring out the whole story out, blah blah blah.
I understand the situation. It seems Mr. Ogawa was only acting out of coercion from the Kairagi. He had no intent to truly harm you. However, it concerns me that those forged orders went as far as they did. It's my responsibility to look into such matters. I will take the appropriate measures to resolve this.
As long as we can resolve the situation.
Allow me to take the investigation matters from here. You needn't worry any longer.
If that's all, then we should get going. I can't help but feel a little uneasy here.
It's not often that I get to see you here, Sayu. It seems that Sayu is almost always sleepy and in need of a good nap. To see her here accompanying you and addressing these matters goes to show how much effort she is expending on your behalf. But from now on, you should better attend to your duties. There's no need to keep Kano Nana worrying all the time.
But I don't want to work. All I want is some sleep. But you keep the Shrine Maiden on my tail all the time. There's loads of way more qualified ninja to handle every task. The Shumatsuban would be the same with or without me.
But you performed admirably the first time you assisted the Traveler, did you not? Everyone believes that there are some missions that only you can accomplish. This truth remains, whether you choose to believe it or not. Your sensei taught you ninjutsu so that you may step in when a mission needs you.
Yes, I understand, but... Sorry, I don't know what to say. I should go. Bye.
Perhaps you were a little too hard on her?
She's just a little... lost. It is only my wish to help her. Before her sensei suddenly decided to leave, they insisted that I watch over her progress. Part of the reason I've assigned Kano Nana to keep an eye on her is to fulfill my promise. In fact, I'm certain that Sayu remembers her sensei's aspirations for her quite clearly. Otherwise, she would have quit the Shumatsuban long ago. She's been lost and unsure of herself ever since her beloved sensei's abrupt departure.
I understand. I'll go see if I can talk to her.
Thank you, Traveler. She obviously has some reservations towards me. Though I've only desired to help and look after her, I'm afraid it's never culminated to much.
This is what we call growing pains.
Yes, perhaps you're right.
Okay, so now we've got to go find Sayu. Oh, she's right here. For a second there, I was about ready to teleport.
Sensei told me that all I need to do is grow big and tall. I remember that. I had no idea how difficult such a simple thing could turn out to be. I'm not complaining, you know? I understand everyone has hopes for me. Miss Kamisato, Sensei, the Shrine Maiden. But I haven't done anything right. And whenever I try to do my best, I can't help but feel more pressure bearing down on me. If only I grew a little taller, maybe then I could handle it.
Let's see. Don't worry, Sayu. Like Ayaka said, no one wants to pressure you.
I guess all I can do is say sorry. Anyway, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Even talking is starting to feel difficult now. This is why I don't like coming here.
Oh. Little Sayu's troubles. Everyone's got to learn how to deal with things despite the many frustrations they face, and Sayu is no different. Okay, that is the final hangout event for Sayu. So let's go ahead and claim our reward there. There we go. I'm not going to be doing Beto's or Goro's hangout events for a little while because I want to mainly focus on this timed event. But I am going to be doing that other part of the Tanuki quest in this video. Okay.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine.
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
A strange rustling surrounds you. Did you hear that?
Could they be in danger? Hurry! Let's go check it out!
Where is it coming from? Up here? Sounds like it's coming from that direction. But the thing is telling me to go this way. So this is the way I'm gonna go. Follow the source of the voice. Okay.
It's coming from that direction!
May as well take care of these guys very fast. They're kind of like ice types already, so I should... Can I? I guess I can. There you go. I'm used to being able to dash, but... Yeah, like this. But with Ayaka, it's a little bit awkward. Where is it? Okay, there we go.
The sound is completely stopped!
It looks like we lost it.
How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection. Aren't they?
Now that I think about it, wasn't it implied that Albedo is like a dragon? Like, in other words, his current form isn't his real form, Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was just misunderstanding something, but it's possible that he's, like, gone out of control and is now capturing people. I doubt he would kill them, just capturing them.
Guess we underestimated whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, what exactly are we dealing with here?
I know that voice.
Oh, there's Albedo.
Hmm? Huh?
What brings you to Dragonspine?
So it was just you.
Oh, so it was Albedo all along!
All along? Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So, what business brought you here?
It's a long story.
We actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you!
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
Actually, it's nothing serious.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all?
We were probably overthinking it.
Huh. Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
You tell Albedo about the event
I see.
that the Adventurers Guild is holding.
So
I think that's
you
what you said.
foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you could wander off and goof around?
We're not goofing around! And Eula was the right person for the job! We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch, so I'll collect some ore while I'm here.
Ore can be used to make paint?
Yes, but you have to be selective with the specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn!
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the Traveler. Paimon wants the Traveler to learn how to paint.
Of course she does.
During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It's sure nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have.
So you want me to learn to paint now?
Yep, why not? Once you mastered it, you can paint Paimon.
Not a bad idea. Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
This is going to be interesting.
Sounds great!
What about Amber?
Oh, she'll be fine. She is a Knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo.
Alright, fine.
Come on, let's go! It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
Okay then. So it's all the way over there. I've actually gone to his campsite several times. You know, off camera. And the reason why I like to go there is because there's a crafting table there. And there are times where I want to avoid triggering any side quests or anything like that. So if I need a crafting table, it's a lot easier than, you know, trying to avoid triggering side quests in a town. What's going on?
Thieves! It's gotta be!
Some things are missing.
Nothing valuable, hopefully.
Oh no, my crafting
Where's
table.
Paimon's Mora?
It's been knocked over.
It's hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Huh.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Drakenspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
I don't think it's that simple.
I feel the same way. However, Hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand. These appear to be...
Footprints?
Huh.
fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
I agree. They damaged my
From the entrance,
crafting
the footprints
table.
go that way.
Oh, that thieving... thief!
Darn it, I can't use it. They better fix this. Otherwise, I'm gonna be mad. I've been using that this whole time. Okay, I can't interact with it. I just gotta follow the path. Ah. I'm assuming it's temporary. Do I have to continue that way, or is it up this way? Well, I should look at the prints. Okay. It is this way. Yeah, I can see it right there. What's
The
up with
footprints
these?
lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them!
There we go. Wow. Whoever it was is a climber. Some hilly turtles again. Let's just lay that down
Let's move out.
and then do this again. That one's gone. They are dropping items. Did that one drop an item? I don't see anything. I better trigger this. So that way I can warm up. Okay, there's a big old hilly turtle thing there. I may as well fight that as well. Frost arm lava turtle.
First and rebuild! Take flight!
And get rid of his shield as fast as possible.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Okay, good. I was gonna say, it would suck if,
Sakura swirl!
it would have really sucked if... I don't even know what I was gonna say now. I'm so distracted by this fight. Ah,
Stabilize!
Hold the line! My apologies!
This is order!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
oh. May as well keep him in that state for a bit.
Rebuild!
Ah, boy. I'm gonna have to go to a thing to warm up here in a second. The one thing I activated. Well, at least it was worth it. There was a luxurious treasure chest
Better
here
than
I
nothing.
never got before. And it had 10 Primo gems in it. There we go. Do that. Heal up D-Luke here. And I think that D-Luke was... Oh, Zhongli also needed to be healed. Okay. Why does it not feel like I'm dashing? It's kind of odd. Maybe run slower in the snow? Why do I feel like I'm being led on a wild goose chase?
Footprints on the snow are so hard to notice! So easy to lose track completely!
That's why we have to hurry.
Okay. So, right over here.
The footprints stop here!
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down.
Okay, you. Let's first warm up.
can't run!
Whirling snow!
There we go.
Sakura swirl!
I will have order.
Well, that got rid of him pretty fast. I do kind of want to warm up again, but I don't need to use that. There's something down here. Oh. There's a little cave. Awesome.
Here, more footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now. You sure can run, but you definitely can't hide.
What's up with Paimon? She's all bloodthirsty right now.
Let's go in.
Okay.
Wait, I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance.
Seriously, Albedo, what's up with you?
This cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other side before he does.
Got it.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea.
Albedo is making me so suspicious of him right now.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered. Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
We'll be fine.
Okay. See you shortly.
You take care too.
Of course.
After Albedo leaves, you and
I
Paimon
wonder
do
if
something.
Albedo found the thief. This is taking forever.
He's not been that long.
Really? Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon hates waiting. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like... Oh! Look at all that star silver over there. Why don't we gather it up for Albedo? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens inside, we can be right back here in no time.
Sure.
Yay! Let's get started.
Okay then. Now we're collecting ore.
This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about?
Okay, so there's another one right up here.
Hey, this one's not bad.
Okay, now I just gotta return to the entrance.
Alright, this should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more brightly than others, huh? Finally, you're back.
Yes.
Then why is the thief not with you?
Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh. So after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste. Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a little shiny bit here or there.
Star silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point. Anyway, it's all the thief's fault for wasting our time.
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds. Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time that way. Efficiency first. Let's start by...
I don't know if you're saying the right thing there, Paimon.
Help! Help me!
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help?
That voice sounded very familiar.
It's likely an adventurer in danger.
Let's go check it out.
Okay.
I think that was Bennett. I could be wrong. But, I mean, it's been a long time since I've heard Bennett's voice. I mean, I think it's been a long time. Right over here?
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
Oh, it really is Bennett. It sounds like...
No way. Is that...
Is that the Traveler and Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
Wait a second. His outfit looks different. Am I crazy? That outfit looks different. Maybe I'm wrong.
Whoa! It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
After this cutscene, I'm gonna look at Bennett here in the... Oops. Maybe I'm wrong.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Okay. So I have to find the key, which should be either here...
Wow, so much clutter! Oh, we're not gonna find the key here, surely! Uh-oh, we got company!
Not a big deal. Whoops.
Stabilize.
I'm gonna get rid of this guy first because
Let's move out. Take flight!
I don't want to deal with oh,
For retribution.
Whirling snow!
things aren't working out the way I want them to.
Solidify.
Yeah, whatever.
Allow me!
Take flight!
This is definitely not working out the way I intended for it to work out. Let me get out of here.
This is order.
There we go.
Solidify.
Okay. Do this,
Revamp! Embrace the
then
ice!
this, then this. There we go.
Oh, so they kept the key with them! Huh. We were searching around for nothing.
Okay. That helps. I'm surprised that Fatui didn't just kill him. What? That was weird.
Finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
We drove off the Fatui. We got revenge for you.
Yep, taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys.
Wait, Bennett didn't see us fighting?
I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
So what are you doing on Dragonspine? Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies.
Oh no.
Razor's not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. Oh, I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
So you're leading rookies too?
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch, he was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Favonius stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Don't be like that. You're great too.
Right, right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, I'm sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
I was wondering that too. Didn't he come with us?
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
I don't think so.
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him, but then we heard you calling for help. He must have left us at some point after that. Could he have gone back to keep looking for clues? Let's go back to the cavern and see if he's there.
Okay then. Let's go all the way back over here. I imagine Bennett's with us right now. Which means we're gonna run into some bad luck. Most likely.
Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird. Where has he run off to?
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today! There's so many people around. It's never usually like this.
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right?
Right.
We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save Bennett?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Albedo! Where the heck have you been? We've been looking for you!
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Okay, so that's what's going on. Either there's an imposter somewhere, or Albedo has like some kind of weird split personality.
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things first. I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? You, huh? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing, if I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Jewel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see. Interesting.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
Impersonating you? To what end?
Okay, so the guy who came out of the cave was the imposter? The very first one? Who said that he couldn't find him? Which would imply that he heard our conversation that we were trying to find him? That or he does have a split personality.
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Albedo recounts meeting you, discovering the thief at the camp, and the
Your
pursuit of the
alchemy
thief.
notes were
for some,
stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes, and also an imposter. Of course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck. But everything is fine now.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Let's go to my camp.
I'll go meet him at his camp, and then after I meet him at his camp, I'm gonna go ahead and do the next part of the Tanuki quest. Darn it, it's still been knocked over.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that...
Yeah, you're gonna fix everything up?
Whoa. What a mess!
I can help tidy up.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, first things first.
I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Actually, there's something I want to check very fast. I want to... Oh. I guess I already have 5 of them, huh? I gotta use those after I'm done recording. Speak to Albedo. Okay.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order, it's time to talk.
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by a human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhindaughter, a researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
Conria, isn't that the place that Aether and his sister come from?
A synthetic human? What the? How the heck does that work?
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place? Rhine-daughter created two miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Durin? So that makes you guys... brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite... special.
A strange and tenacious life force.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
About that, there's something else I couldn't say earlier.
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean. When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious, so Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed. Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
I'm not going anywhere. Paimon and I will help with the investigation.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret.
We're the only ones who can help.
Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues. Then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Sounds good to me. But please, whatever happens, put your safety first at all times.
Seems like a bad idea to split up, but okay. So... yeah, this is what I was expecting to have happen. So there's these things that are unlocking now, I want to see what the event shop gives. Alkahest. Specialized refinement material for the cinnabar spindle. A silver substance shining with an otherworldly light that is deadly corrosive. That is a deadly corrosive poison to things of this world, and yet it also has the power to sublimate matter. Okay. I don't see a crown, and the trial trophies thing isn't available yet. Let me go look at these two things now. Okay, complete a puffy snowman. Okay, complete puffy snowman simultaneously. So only these two are unlocked right now. This one unlocks in 2 days, and this one unlocks after you complete the third one. And then what about this? It looks like a bunch of mini games. Am I wrong? This is gonna be interesting. Okay. I'll worry about that stuff in the next video. But for now...
Where do you want to go next?
That's a good question.
If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Okay. It took quite a bit for that to allow me to enter the map. I wanted to make sure Zhongli got to say what he wanted to say, because I usually shut him up by switching. This is it. It's just a bunch of bear stones. He seems to be using some kind of magic, too. Whoa, the stone disappeared. That's amazing. So, this is Bake Danuki magic. Seems kind of fun. Thank you, Kichi Boshi. Let's play hide and seek next time. Okay then. Destroy the barrier. Well, time to dispel the barrier. Are you ready, Aether? Okay, first of all, there's this over here. If I do the thing with this. Okay. Now something about praying. Oh, this is going to be a little bit complicated, isn't it? I forget how this works. Okay, so that's got to go... Okay. I think that's how that works. Okay, that's not correct. And then I have no idea. And... no. Okay, maybe that'll work. It's here, the Ochimusha. I have no idea how I did it.
What's one more?
It was kind of an accident.
My apologies.
And unfortunately, there was no logic involved at all
Verdict is?
with solving that puzzle, but it's fine.
Stabilize.
Because there doesn't need to be.
Whirling snow.
This will do.
My apologies.
I feel kind of bad for this enemy.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Hold the line.
Stabilize. Order guide.
Like, he's just being stuck in a constant state of being frozen. Oh. Better bring him over here.
Stabilize.
Whirling snow.
Now that attack's pretty strong.
This.
Well, that was well done, whether it was dealing with Iroy's illusory tricks or the way you defeated those demons. Oh, it's Kazari, the lady with the fox mask. Or so Paimon might have said, but this trick of yours is getting real old, Miss Masked Maiden. Ah, so I disappointed you then? I apologize. I'll do better next time. There's no need to do better at trivial things like this. That is true. So, as for Iroy, is he doing well? He was turned into stone. He was the giant Tanuki guy. But he's very well. You recount the events in Chinju Forest. I see. Usually when Bake Danuki make a mess, we won't send anyone to deal with them as long as they don't cross the line. After all, although they are mischievous, they're kind-hearted and simple, just like children. But when Iroy dared to steal a ward for the cleansing ritual, well, that was enough to get him punished. Since the Yugo 3 were mentioned in your story, then it was probably Kamuna, an Onmyoji from a past age, who did the deed. He also mentioned a sneaky kitsune. Miss Masked Maiden, are you Iroy's kitsune friend? That's quite the compliment. He was actually talking about the daughter of the Hakushin bloodline, also known as the Kitsune Sayu. She was worshipped as a kitsune goddess in many places long ago. The Sky Kitsune and the Earth Kitsune were once her emissaries. After she left, they all turned into stone statues to preserve their power and await her return. And when she does, they will all walk the Byakko Plain together once more. Following her departure, the bloodline and mystical might of the Kitsune on Narukami Island today have dwindled to less than 1/10 of what they used to be. Iroy said our contest isn't over yet. Oh, that. This is what happened. Did you know that Iroy's full name is Iroy, the hidden protector of the grove? Iroy may be dull and impish, but he is also kind and loyal. That is why the Kitsune Sayu aimed to guide him to the right path a long time ago. In order to make sure that he would comply with the Electro Archon's rule, the Kitsune Sayu set the two of them up and got Iroy appointed as the protector of the grove. This made him responsible for the safety of the Chinju Forest. That is why, when the world became pitch black, the Kitsune Sayu was worried that Iroy might die while fighting against this inexorable evil in his capacity as the protector of the forest. So she used a game of hide-and-seek, something that Bake Danuki are good at, as a way to challenge him. Foolish Kitsune, I shall not lose to you in a game of hide-and-seek. Is that so? Well, go on then, go and hide. Chinju Forest is my home turf. You will never find me here. Oh my goodness, I couldn't read the last line. Iroy, whatever happens, they're all my magical tricks. Don't fall for them and don't show up, she said. Of course, you sneaky Kitsune, I will definitely defeat you this time, said Iroy, and that's how their endless contest began. So Iroy is still waiting for her to come back and find him. Based on what you said about Iroy, that appears to be the case. But after a while, Iroy sensed that something was wrong and started wreaking havoc. He even stole the ward in an attempt to lure the Kitsune Sayu out. He didn't realize that it was something required for the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. He just thought that it was a comb of some importance to the Kitsune Sayu. Later on, Kamuna sealed him into stone due to that misstep. What about the Kitsune Sayu then? She was swallowed up by the darkness. In the end, after the darkness was defeated, she returned to the great land of Narukami along with the soil. And who are you then? Me? As you can see, I'm just Kazari, a shrine maiden who wants to borrow your strength to destroy these evils. That wasn't my question. Miss Masked Kazari, it's really strange that you know so many things about the past that most people don't. You even know how to use Bake Tanuki magic and cook Tanuki dishes. But you don't know much about the present. It's almost like you're someone from a few centuries ago. Could she be one of the Tanukis that were, like, turned into stone and was recently freed from it? That's my guess. We also saw someone who looked like you in our memories. She even had the same name as you. So, you must be like Iroi, a Bake Tanuki who was sealed several centuries ago. No, that's not who I inherited her memories, and as for other things, please forgive me, I cannot speak of them yet. I made you a promise back there in the cave, so when the time comes, I will reveal everything. What do we do, Aether? I believe her. Okay, if you say so. Paimon will have some faith in Miss Masked Maiden too. Thank you for your understanding. Now we must part here for the time being. Goodbye. We part in body alone, for our hearts drift with the clouds. I will pray for your success beneath the well in Konda village. I shall be next to the Thunder Sakura root that you cleansed successfully. When the tree roots at all 5 places have been cleansed, please look for me there. Okay, there we go. There's one last thing I want to do. It said something about looking at the quest menu. Oh, this. I'm gonna have to look that up on the internet. I don't know exactly where it wants me to go for that. But I do want to get this treasure chest over here very fast. So, let's go ahead and get these guys.
Solidify!
Do that.
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
There we go. Oh, did I end up hitting something else? Okay, no. Well, I kinda did. It was a pot that was boiling down there or something.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
There we go. So in the next video, I'm going to be going ahead and continuing on with the timed event. Do some of these mini games that they've got, as well as whatever this is. I have no idea. This could be a mini game, or this could be something else entirely. But I am going to be trying to do some of that stuff. And as much of this as I can do as well. I wonder, yeah, these 2 levels are locked for this one. And this looks like, it says it's agility training. And then this one only has the first one unlocked. But I don't know if that's because you have to unlock the first one before you can do the others, or what. But yeah, it probably has to do with that. And this is probably the same as the other. Okay, yeah. This is the only one that seems to have some kind of time limit. You know, unlock in 2 days and 5 days. So, yeah. And then, other than that, if I can figure out how to do the next part of this Sacred Soccer cleansing ritual, I'll, without having to look at the internet, I'll do that. And if I do have to look at the internet, instead I'm going to go ahead and go over to do a different quest, which will hopefully lead to me getting the sword for Ayake here. Because I do need to get her the proper sword for her. Like, the one that she has right now can allow her to sometimes use that ability right there 2 times in a row. But it isn't the like the sword that is supposedly the best for her. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.